A very good evening. Welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Ashingsani Veerasinghe. Let's have a look at the headlines for today. Computer and digital literacy rates up in Sri Lanka from the period of 2015 to 2018. Inflation decreased to 4.1% in November 2019 from 5.6% in October same year. News in detail. Sri Lanka's Petroleum Resources Development Secretariat announced that it expects to seek cabinet approval to award bids to commence development of oil and natural gas discoveries in M2 block of Mannar Basin. Now we have Director General of the Petroleum Resources Development Secretariat, Vajra Dissanayake, explaining further on the venture, speaking exclusively to our television.
Earlier this year, we called for bids to develop and produce hydrocarbon resources in the M2 block. This is the block which was operated by CAN India earlier. And after they relinquished the block in 2015, this year we managed to float the tender round. And we have received 3 proposals. The project committee has concluded its evaluation process and made the project committee report available to the cabinet appointed negotiating committee. And we are waiting the reconstitution of the CANC pretty soon, and thereafter continue with the evaluation process and make its recommendations to the cabinet of ministers. We hope to receive cabinet approval within the first quarter of next year, and thereafter hopefully the drilling operation should start by the last quarter of there only. We are hoping to develop natural gas resources by the year 2023 through the production of the natural gas discovery Dorado, and hoping to become a petroleum producing nation by 2023. We have also called for bids for M1 and C1, where we have received a proposal, and that the evaluation process is ongoing there. And we hope to secure financial partner for those 2 blocks as well.
Emphasizing on the future developments, PRD's Director General Vajra Dissanayake further said that next year would be remarkable for Petroleum Resources Development Secretariat in executing the oil and gas exploration projects.
In 2018, there was further 2D seismic lines acquired in the Mannar Basin. So that's the first time that we acquired any kind of 2D seismic data after TG Snowpeck did so in 2005. The data processing was completed only recently, about 2 weeks back, and PRD has received the first copy of that seismic data earlier this week. And we intend to interpret the newly acquired seismic lines, and thereafter having careful evaluation with our technical partner Slumberjay and the in-house team at PRDS, we intend to decide on future steps regarding the Mannar Basin. We hope to identify a few blocks that we want to put out to tender, and that the main licensing round we are hoping to carry it out in 2020. So hopefully 2020 will be a very critical and a very busy and a good year for the PRDs and the oil and gas exploration in Sri Lanka.
Government has cut a protective tax of 50 rupees a kilogram on imported potatoes, slapped to boost profit of the farming lobby to 25 rupees as prices of rice and wheat also spiked in December. Finance Ministry in a statement said that the ruling is effective from last midnight. The special commodity levy on imported potatoes has been reduced from 50 rupees to 25 rupees with effect from midnight yesterday. The Finance Ministry yesterday announced that the lower tax on imported potatoes will be effective from Wednesday 25th December. The statement said the decision was taken when the Cost of Living Committee met with President Gotabaya Rajapaksa last week at the President's Secretariat. The special gazette notification in this regard has been issued by Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa in his capacity as Finance and Economic Affairs Minister. Domestic potatoes would come to the market from around February, and farmer profits would not be hurt by the tax cut. An official from the Finance Ministry said that the prices of vegetables in the market keep soaring, and the special commodity levy on imported potatoes was reduced, anticipating a large stock of local potatoes to the market by February. As per the annual Computer Literacy Statistics Report of 2018 published by the Department of Census and Statistics, there is an increase of 1.9% in computer literacy rates in Sri Lanka from the period of 2015 to 2018.
Accordingly, urban sector shows the highest computer literacy rate, accounting to 40.4% among the residential sectors. Computer literacy rate for rural and estate sectors are 27.5% and 10.8% respectively. Among the provinces, the highest level of computer literacy is reported from the Western Province, accounting to nearly 40%. The lowest computer literacy is reported from the Eastern Province with a percentage of 14.8%. The computer literacy among males in 2018 is 31% and is higher than that of females in 2018. Meanwhile, the report also shows that youths aged 15 to 19 years show the highest computer literacy rate among all other age groups. The survey results reveal that higher the level of education, higher the computer literacy. The group with A-level or above level of education shows the highest computer literacy rate of 71.6%, and it also shows that computer literacy is higher among those who are literate in English language. Computer literacy among the employed population who are aware on basic computer usage in Sri Lanka is around 63.2% in 2018. The positions such as senior officials and managers, professionals, technical and associate professionals, clerks and clerical support workers have higher computer literacy rates.
Stay tuned for more news after this short break. Welcome back after the break. Sri Lanka Tea Board announces that the national tea production in the country during the month of November this year decreased by 3.73% in comparison to the tea production in November last year. Sri Lanka Tea Board in a statement also said that the production of all three sectors, such as low-grown, high-grown and medium-grown tea sectors, have declined in November 2019 in comparison to 2018.
Sri Lanka Tea Board said that the tea production in the month of November of this year is more than 23 million kilograms in comparison to over 24 million kilograms in 2018. Thus, it shows a decrease of 928,881 kilograms, which accounts to 3.73% drop against the corresponding month of 2018. Meanwhile, the statement further shows that three sectors of low-grown, high-grown and medium-grown tea sectors have dropped in the November 2019 in comparison to that of the last year. However, cumulative tea production for the period of January to November 2019 shows an increase of 0.19% against the last year, along with the production of over 278 million kilograms.
Headline inflation as measured by the year-on-year change in the National Consumer Price Index decreased to 4.1% in November 2019 from 5.6% in October same year.
Accordingly, year-on-year food inflation decreased substantially to 4% in November 2019 from 7.3% in October 2019, while non-food inflation declined marginally to 4.2% in November 2019 from 4.3% in October 2019. The change in the NCPI measured on an annual average basis increased to 3% in November 2019 from 2.8% in October same year. Monthly change of NCPI recorded 0.8% in November 2019, and it was solely due to the price increases observed in the items of food category, especially with the increase in prices of rice, vegetables, red onions and coconuts. Meanwhile, prices of items in the non-food category recorded a marginal decrease during the month owing to price decreases of the items in alcoholic beverages and tobacco and housing, water, electricity, gas and other fuels subcategories. Thus, the core inflation, which reflects the underlying inflation in the economy, decreased to 5.5% in November 2019 from 5.6% in October 2019 on year-on-year basis. However, annual average core inflation increased to 5.6% in November 2019 from 5.4% in October 2019.
Colombo Dockyard has successfully entered into a contract with Kowa Company Limited of Japan to supply a pilot boat. The contract was signed last week at Colombo Dockyard head office.
Kowa is a 125-year-old multifarious corporate entity present over 100 locations in the world, actively engaging in various business fields with major focuses on trading of ship and infrastructure, textiles, machinery, construction materials, in addition to the manufacturing and sales of medicines, medical equipment, chemicals, eco-friendly and energy-saving products. Thus, Department Manager at Ship and Infrastructure Department of KOA, Kazushige Nishiguchi, and Chairman of Colombo Dockyard, Hideki Tanaka, signed the contract related to the pilot boat last week. This 19-meter pilot boat is a proven design developed by Macduff, Scotland, and will serve to transport pilots from the shore to ship. It can accommodate a total number of 12 persons and it can achieve a speed of 20 knots.
Stay tuned for stock updates after this short break. Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained 33.57 points to close at 6,086.69 and the S&P SL20 gained 16.89 points to close at 2,965.34. The turnover was 421 million rupees and over 39 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all the news for today. Join us tomorrow at the same time. Until then, take care. Good night.